Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the Sea Block Modpack. So we just hit hour 100. Let's see. Yeah, hour 108 minutes, which is great. We're now officially played this game for about a fifth of my total Factorio game is now part of this run. Well, I suppose a quarter again of my previous. Never mind. It doesn't matter. We've played this game an awful lot. So that was the past 100 hours. What are we planning to do in the future? I want to set up a kind of a roadmap. We're not going to necessarily do it all in the right order, but I want to have a plan. So let me pull this up. Alright. The goal till now is to get enough iron and steel to do all the things we need. And I think we've kind of accomplished that. For now, it's not a long-term thing, but we need a longer-term plan. So, step one, we are going to improve our science. Because right now, most of our science is still being run off of the old base, which was terrible. So, we're getting it kind of intermittently. I don't know exactly what is the main problem. We just tried to add glass back onto our onto that. I think we should probably turn around this belt at some point and start putting iron back this way, steel back that way, now that we have like a lot of steel. So we can think about that. Right now we only have the a server error occurred. That's not good. Go ahead and reload, please. Am I offline? I think I'm still online. I don't know. Okay, never mind. So, step two. I think we need to expand to the new science packs. So we need to get... Well, no, before we can do that, we need the next circuit. So what is the next circuit called? Circuit. Right now we have electronic circuit boards. And that's the equivalent of the blue circuits? I'm sorry, of the red circuits in the base game. So what are the... this is probably the bad way of looking at it. What are the equivalent of the blue circuits? I'm sure I have some recipes that need it. I would have said I was sure we did. And I think it's supposed to be at this point. It's not till... What is that? Logistics science pack. I don't even know what that requires. But the next tier of electronic logic boards. Maybe? Superior circuit boards. They haven't made one of those before. And then multi-layered circuit boards. So superior circuit boards are part of electronic logic boards, which are part of many things. They're part of all the Mark III or Mark II's expanded things. We also will need titanium and concrete. We haven't had any of those. So maybe that's the right way to put this. We need electronic logic boards, titanium, and concrete. I can spell it if I give it a good try. Alright, that will set us up for the next two tiers of science. We need purple. Let's be more professional. Purple and gold science. Is it gold or is it yellow? It's the high-tech equivalent. It doesn't show me there. Will you show me? Probably I can't make it in you. Yeah. There is a way to make it. I can say anything that's hooked up here, I can tell what it's looking for. Ah, there you go. It is called One-Run Virtual Particle Forge, which wasn't what I thought it would be. But that's okay. And then there's all these extra tiers of science. Gold science is there. Not. I was thinking this. Logistics science. Okay, we need to look this up. So all the alien science is there. The logistics science is actually we could do that right now. We don't have the science for that. We haven't unlocked it yet, but that's achievable, I think. Yeah. Titanium. We need titanium. Ah, okay. Well. Anyway, extra purple and yellow and gold science. Okay, next we really need to get into modules, because we have just been kind of ignoring modules beyond what we needed to like do a bit of science while we were busy. And I know that modules are going to be amazing in time, so we should really get on that. We also really need to get back into power generation. Right now, we're just kind of balanced between steam and solar. We might want to go for nuclear, but I'm not convinced it's a good idea. I'm thinking instead we might go with something with steam based. It seems steam's really cheap and sustainable, and there's no pollution worries to worry about. Okay, after that, well, that's quite a list for now. But I think at the end, well. Okay, well, we need to massively expand our ore production. I'm imagining a distributed base where we have individual bot networks that just generate one type of plate, and then we have trains bring it back to a central hub, stuff like that. And I guess after that is space. Maybe? Probably there'll be more things in front of that. So let's go look to see what's going on with our science production and what we can do to improve it. That's kind of my roadmap, but yeah, I'm imagining quite a few. Why did I leave my car way over there? Actually, let's go ahead and turn this around like I was saying. We'll feed steel back into our science from here. Can this reach? Yeah, it can. Is this Invar? Really? Has it backed up that much? Okay. Actually, this might be the last thing that needs it. No, right there is the last thing that needs it. I think. We also don't have these circuits on the bot network yet. We're still producing them as needed from this mess. But that's not a problem. Not really. Still checking out those logistic bots. Not quite out of lube yet, but that will come in time. What's the hold up here? It's just going really slowly. Oh yeah, we really need to get serious about power at some point too, I said. I think that was one of the things, right? This is all stopped because of lack of nothing. It's just going slowly. Where's my car? Right there. Okay, so red and green is fine. Gray is reasonably fine. Let's go ahead and start spending some gray. Might as well. Let's keep them blue up. Is it just the glass? I think it was just the glass last time, we said. We should have lots of glass rolling in now. We need it in several places. Yeah, we massively overestimated how much raw material we were putting in. We would need. Like, I doubt. Let's see. This has made 2,000. This has made. Everything else is made in the low 20s, except for, yeah. Okay. We could have gotten by with just 2. Okay, and what about the gray science itself? Well, it's backed up, so we can't really tell. I think Invar is going to be the main problem there, now that we have steel. But we'll see. So, we need to start requesting steel and throwing it back down the line. Alright. Looks like this is all shut off. Does that mean that other places have the mineralized covered? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it looks like nodules are what's keeping my bots busy. So where are we making the glass again? I know we just set up something. Was it over here? No, it was near where we're making the silicon, in that terrible facility that we're going to tear down and make better at some point. There. And how is this doing? Still have tons of silicon? No, we're actually burning through it. Maybe I should limit it to the steel production. Sure. So you guys only operate if this is... How many can this hold? If this is over 10,000, that's fine. $12,000. Which it is, so, you know. No problem. There are a few things that I think we can just go ahead and make right now without having to change anything. While this keeps going. Actually, let me just look on this real quick to see if there's problems here. So I'm worried we're not producing fast enough. Like, this seems like it's stopped. Is it a mineral sludge? Yeah, it's a mineral sludge issue. Military 3 would be good. It would unlock a bunch of new things. We don't actually need those new things, but still. I guess it would give me access to all these alien researches. Nah, stick with the gray science for now. I can't walk through there. How frustrating. So we have plenty of slag slurry. Where is it? Slag slurry. Is it just not getting filtered correctly? Or sufficiently? Yeah, we're not producing the mineral sludge fast enough. What's the deal? This isn't... It's a purified water problem. Is it just that purified water isn't getting down the pipes? No, we're not delivering fast enough, purified water fast enough. Well, let's fix that. Can always create more purified water. This doesn't have enough sulfuric wastewater. This part of our base is so messy. We were trying to like add way too many things back onto it. Let's try to grab what we need. Unfortunately, it's gonna need to be near the ocean. I'll have to figure out how to hook it up. Okay. And then we have to tear up things down because we don't need them. We needed that. That's not part of it. Neither are these. Looks good, I think. Excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, I thought we were producing purified water fast enough. Maybe it's just not requesting it enough? Wait a minute. No, we just are not producing enough purified water. Is that even in range? Yes, it is. And there's no bots yelling at me, so apparently that was sufficient. Are the construction bots busy? They are. Good. Let's get them more busy. Oh, they're gonna get killed by the thing. Never mind. Not you, fish. Well, now they're complaining. How's this going? Lots and lots of processed. But again, the mineral sludge is giving us problems. Is this... This was a mistake. Should have limited this. That's an active provider. Why are we not sending out, like, ridiculous amounts of barrels from here? Apparently I never hooked that one up. They should be taking from active providers before the passive providers, I think. Right? Okay, we need to hook this up to... I don't have iron? Really? Is there... Alright, let's go get some iron. Are we having that it was like empty for a moment. Here, split them better. I guess it doesn't matter which is on which side. But you're so lazy. Good, now this is going again because we ran out of purified water everywhere else. Maybe I made it too strict. No, it was mineralized that we told it to just stop. Never mind. Alright, so we just made a bunch. Are we not consuming all the water? I mean, are we eating the water up fast? Wow. Maybe we need another one of these. I mean, this is really chugging through purified water. I wonder why the other one was having a problem. Is it that the saline backed up and we... I don't know. Either way, we got lots of purified water now. Well, we will in time as it backfills. Yep, that's better. Interesting, we're out of oxygen. Should I just make some oxygen somewhere? What needs oxygen? The sulfur dioxide, of course. And it is apparently not connected. Wow, that's embarrassing. Where are we making oxygen? From these, and these are all stopped. Of course, that makes sense. We're also consuming oxygen here. Let's just turn this, let's get rid of all this. This is just bad. Now, we were making oxygen right here from these things, I forgot. Are we suddenly out of air? No, it's just very slow. Use a few more of those. Let's add this to our bot network. I don't even know what they're called. I know what they look like though. Maybe. There. Air filters. There was another thing we could have done. We are not actually making I can probably make rocket boosters if I wanted to. No. Simple things. We are not making stack inserters or filter inserters. We could have been doing that a long time ago. We're not making any of the reds either, but we don't need them. We don't use belts anymore. Should probably make the different train things. Okay, let's just add a whole nother another group of these. Is there room for two? No. And unfortunately, we did not offset those correctly. Probably we should have more of these anyway. And I'm content leaving these as blues instead of yellows, unless we need a yellow to make the recipe. Just because they're generally all things that I don't need in large quantities, except for like these, the steel pipes. They're the buildings. And let's get a bit more of each than we would typically. In fact, let's just double this up. And sure, let's make them yellow. Might have trouble with the circuits. I mean, we're producing them over here, right? But is that like a long-term thing? Probably. Probably this should be all yellow too. Alright, maybe I made a mistake about not making the whole thing yellow. Like this I'd certainly want to be yellow. Oh, we're full on solar panels. How terrible. Let's go lay out some. How did this happen? Guys, bots, you have one job. I laid them all out in a nice square. How's this going? Are we actually having empty barrel problems? Let's up this to 200. Not enough logistic storage space. For something over there? Some bot doesn't know what to do. Poor bot. Sure, we'll add another storage thing right there. Ooh, can we make a sniper turret? We need more copper. We can get that though, that's easy. Okay, I don't want to kill them yet. I want to get a sniper turret. We should really make a better pattern that incorporates both the accumulators and the solar panels. Or should we start making solar panel Mark IIs? Or we don't have them unlocked yet. It's so cool looking when you have a lot of bots like that. Just kind of roll across the place. Oh, they hit so far away. That's so cool. Oh, they hit so hard. I mean, it's just medium worms, but still. That's so much easier than trying to deal with them up close. Having to run into their range. Doesn't seem fair, but you know. Screw that. Forget my language. Is this even in the logistic range? It is, just barely. Down here it's not. Ruined forever. Bots, what are you doing? You're trying to take some solder from me. That bot gave up. We should really get the accumulators on the bus too, but then we'd have to do... Okay, that's another thing. That's another thing. Somewhere in there. I did that wrong. We need to redo oil. better. But we don't have all the recipes yet, so I'm not going to bother. I do want to do train stuff, though. Why is this going so slowly? We are generating a few of these. That's taking time. It's the circuits. Circuits are a problem. Are we just not... No, we have tons of circuits. They're just not getting here. Right? We have plenty of them. But we're only picking them up 2 at a time? Weird. Train stuff, we said. So... don't have lubricant on the bus. We have rocks on the bus, though, right? Where is the train stuff, anyway? Oh, should I try making the next tier of poles? I can see doing that. The wire reach is longer, and the supply area is very tempting. And that's gonna need iron sticks, so we should make those. Make some engines and cargo trains. And the different signals. The stops, of course. We have lots of time for this to accumulate, though. Let's expand this a little bit so that we can accumulate a ton of it. And be a bit more demanding. Probably here I should be too. Okay, what's lacking from my logistics system? What do we need? We apparently need engines. We're not producing engines fast enough. And lead ingots? Really? No, we just have them in supply in a box somewhere. Sure, let's triple up our engine production. Where are those? There. Is this still going strong? How much of that do we have? The steel. Yeah, we got 8,000 steel sheets. That's what I want to see. That makes me happy. Why is this bullet shooting speed taking so long? Did we finally go through all of our gray science that was backed up? No? It's just taking time. You know, we should just go ahead and make more of these. That would probably be the best thing we can do. Still not making glass fast enough, but we'll deal with that in time. Okay, so make the basic labs so we can turn them into better labs. And yet better labs. And we'll make the opposite lab too. Why not? What were we doing in terms of modules again? We'd gotten all the ones that just needed like the speed circuit boards. And we could go ahead and module up everything. I probably should. We don't have ferric chloride solution or phenolic boards on the bus. I think I'll just wait. We'll deal with that later. We'll make something that's purpose-made to produce modules. Do we even have beacons yet? No. Okay, well I'm less worried about modules then. Looks like we're having power troubles. Yeah, our roboports dominate the power. Remember when it was all electrolyzers all the time? But now they're nothing. Yeah, the regular assembling machine 2s are more than electrolyzers. I guess that's fair. Most of them are stopped, right? They produce like a full chest of slag, and we don't need any more mineralized. Because we're self-supplying mineralized. Now we just laid out a ton of new solar panels. But I don't like that pattern. When you see that, that means you got a problem. I'm wondering if I should try making one of these that's just devoted to producing steam power. Can be our first off-grid network, maybe. I don't know. We were gonna make more of these, weren't we? Because we were having oxygen troubles. I forgot about that. Are we still having oxygen troubles? Doesn't look like it. There must have been just a flurry of sulfuric acid needed once we had enough purified to get the filters going, and that used up our internal storage. How is this going? Are we producing silicon faster? Yeah. We're loading it faster than it's being taken out even. Are these stopped? They are. I mean, it must mean we're having troubles over here. Should I try to move these along? I mean, we got so much steel, it almost doesn't matter. They're at 11k, and I said to wait until you had 12k. Well, they'll get there. Is there anything holding it up? No, hydrochloride gas is doing fine. Processed silicon is holding it up. Yeah, so we're silicon ore limited, so never mind. Let's leave it alone. I don't like how the bots are all flying around like this. It's a bit of a mess. I definitely don't like that. We duplicated this, didn't we? And we found that there was a problem in it. So the problem got duplicated too. What are all these? Nodules? Yeah. It's weird having this whole thing stand idle. Seems like this is going well. We're still not producing like lots and lots of stack inserters though. I guess we're getting the filter inserters, but they're taking their time. Oh, we're low on logistic bots. Things are piling up. Let's go and see if we have any more we can grab. Are we not? Where's the glass? Oh yeah, right. We just talked about that. Another 300. That'll help. I bet you're having lube problems by now. You know, one issue is our entire base, that bot network, is dependent on sulfuric acid that we're getting, or sulfur we're getting from here. Or, I mean, and the iron too, but we could produce iron there pretty easily. We don't have any infrastructure set up to produce sulfur over there. I mean, small quantities, yeah, we can salvage sulfur from excess, but that's a negative sum thing. What am I doing? I'm over here looking for... I came over here because I was worried about... I was getting lube. And we should make a little storage area, really. Just for lube, so this fills up faster. So now we have to wait. But I can't afford it. I probably can afford it. I can go steal stuff. Alright, back to blue science. So, it looks like the next tier of all these, in fact, the last tier of all these, well, no. Yeah, the last tier of all these needs the yellow science. I wonder if I should go for that next, instead of trying to expand our mineral production. It's hard to know. Armored railway. Another tier of locomotives. More toolbars, more logistics slots. Better power armor. This would unlock a ton of things. Whoa, we should, what is water bore? Oh, does this produce water? I didn't know that. These pumps? Needs 300, but that's what you need for the yellow science. Sure, let's go for it. Yeah, we clung to this whole making a belt-based factory. Probably a good 25, 30 hours longer than we should have. We could have been here by now. Why is this not working? Insufficient methane? No, we got plenty of methane. we're not producing coke that quickly. Maybe if we stop sending it up there. Oh, probably because we're stealing all of it for, okay. Well, let's fix that. Bypass the carbon. I don't even know what this carbon goes. Are we using? Is this going to our base? Is that our main source of carbon? Anyway, getting this well powered will be probably for the best. I have no idea what this was about, but not gonna worry. Rocks. We're looking for rocks. Or rather, bricks. Where was that? We just made something. It is there. Alright, so that will... When we come back, the barreler will be able to just instantly fill up all our empties. Because we'll have buckets and buckets of lube. We're dropping off the lube here. I forgot about it. What's in our car? A ton of landfill. Okay. Nope. Yep, logistic bots are tapped out. So probably stuff is going wanting for not being able to be carried. Oh, we're still low on purified water again. How'd that happen? Let's go look. I mean, we were producing just ridiculous amounts of purified water in that new place. And now that's apparently not enough. We need like high capacity barrels or something. Are we not dropping the saline fast enough? No, it's chugging out. We're just really consuming it quick. No matter how much we have here, it's not enough. Actually, it seems like it's just the bots aren't carrying it fast enough. It's a local problem. This is not quite maxed out. We don't need to add another one. It's fine. Silicon's doing fine. Yeah, we're having trouble with bot latency now, just from bots having to carry it too far, and that's kind of what's going to drive our increasing modularization, where we're going to have to create little modules that have local bot networks and then connect them all by trains, because bots are just they work really well over short distances, but not really well over long. What's going on here? No filters at all? Not enough mineralized. No, we have plenty of mineralized. No, we're producing mineralized? No. We're producing wastewater. Not enough crystal, because really we're not generating anywhere near as much geodes as I thought we were. When I did this, I was thinking that I needed, it was 1 geode per round, and it's really 5 geodes per round. So I could have just done with one of these things and one of these filters, and that would be the entire array. Oh well. But yeah, I definitely want to redo this before we expand on it again, like to make a titanium one. Well, we need to do that. Let's do some looking around. So titanium. Titanium ore is what I'm looking for. Okay, it's sapphirite crystals. Alright, that's not too difficult. We'll get to that in time. Might want to think of doing something here for uranium too at some point. Eventually we're gonna need to set up nuclear power. Maybe. The other one is tungsten, right? Or manganese we haven't done. Haven't done fluorite ore either. What do we use that for? Hydrofluoric acid, of course. And we use that for many things. There's the tungsten. Alright, tungsten ore is a bunch of purifieds. That's gonna be complicated. We don't even have the recipe for it yet. I guess tungsten is it's higher up than titanium. I did not think it would be. I kind of assumed titanium was the top. But I guess I'm wrong. How's our sludge production going? Ah, we still have problems. Still have problems. Yeah. But these are going full blast, right? All of them? We're just really consuming a lot of sludge. Ooh, wow, we need more power. Wow, what just spiked? Roboport usage just spiked. Okay, but we'll deal with that next time, I think. Wow, yeah, there's lots of bots flying around. For now, I'm gonna take a break, so thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young, and this is Factorio using the Sea Block Modpack.